Hello and welcome to the conference call. I am one of your co-hosts, Chris Edwards, and I'm here with my two other co-hosts, TJ and Rex. And then we have our very special co-host guest, Brian. Brian, welcome back. How are you doing today?
Good, good. How are y'all?
Hey,
Good.
Brian.
How's everybody feeling today?
Regular.
Pretty good.
Oh,
Right.
so you're taking your fiber then?
I was
I
about to
ain't
say,
saying.
you always regular.
Yes,
Mhm.
before the show at least.
Okay,
No.
5 minutes before.
All right, so this is Drag Race All Star Season 8, Episode 7, the recap show. So let's kind of go back. What did you guys think of last week's show? Not all at once.
Listen, I was waiting on Free J, honey.
Anyway, I liked it actually. I think it was I think the challenge was pretty good. The runway it left something to be desired, but the challenge was really funny. It actually really surprised me how some of the girls like turned it on. But I know we'll talk about that later. But overall, I think it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
So I agree.
Mhm.
What about y'all?
I'd have to agree. Like it was a different challenge, which was, good. It was refreshing to see, like an ad lib kind of like challenge. Like that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody has kind of like stepped up a little bit. I would say the last two episodes have actually been pretty good because I'm not going front. I've been very disappointed with this season, and I kind of like gave up on it. But
Yeah.
watching it last week, I was pleasantly surprised. I laughed a lot last week during the show, so I'm looking forward to this recap episode.
Yeah,
So
I feel like it's kind of gotten its stride at this point because it did
So
start
sh-
out. It started out slow. It started out
it,
real slow.
it's a short
Very
stride.
true.
It was
Yeah,
rough.
it was rough. And honestly, last week I didn't expect for it to be as good as it was because when they said a Joan Crawford musical, I was like, oh, okay, well, let me just tune out. But that was actually pretty good. And then, well, I guess that was week before. This week, with this challenge, I was like, okay, girl, okay. And nobody really did poorly
No.
per se. Yeah, it was good. So we can dive in.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about where do you guys want to start? Who went home last week again? After we know
Uh-huh.
let's go to the workroom. Let's go to the workroom after when they first came back in. What are your thoughts
No.
on that?
Wait, what happened?
After
When
so
they
and so
first
went home.
they always come back to the workroom and they chit chat before they take it all off.
Yeah, I'm saying what happened.
I don't remember.
Is this the
Well,
moment when Jimbo was crying?
Jimbo?
No.
Yeah, was that week
Jimbo-
before last?
I think that was the week before.
Oh, that was you talking about when she like didn't do as well as she wanted to do on the lip sync.
Yeah.
That was week before last. So this week they all came back in, and after who was it? James.
Yeah, James went home.
James's elimination, and they're going through like the
The lipsticks.
Am I getting my episode?
Yeah, the lipsticks to
Yeah,
see
it's
who
true.
voted for who.
Yeah.
And I think everyone voted for James to go home.
Yeah.
I think that was
They did.
unanimous.
Which
That's
was
right.
shocking because like it had not been unanimous up to this point. And if they were going to be unanimous, I thought they would have been unanimous in sending Kahana home.
Okay. Me too.
So here's the thing. I think the reason why they selected James was because of the ill-fitting clothes. 2 weeks in a row. Granted, Kahana's been in the bottom, as a regular
Like
bottom.
three times.
But I think that ill-fitting thing was just like unforgivable because it's like, all right, you're there. When you put it on, it looks bunched up. You have a few minutes to throw some pins or something in. Like it looks sloppy.
I just think Kahana got all the mileage that she should get out of that one challenge win.
Well, that too.
Listen, because that took her very farther than it should have, to be honest. It was the first challenge win. What was the challenge? Does anybody remember?
No.
Like girl,
I think it was that one where they first come back and you're supposed to like show who you are all at once, like that whole.
or was it the
branding
famous
and all that stuff.
now, famous forever, famous then, famous tomorrow, famous yesterday? Was that it?
Girl, bye. No.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was the first challenge.
Some kind of dress up challenge.
Oh,
Isn't it all the dress up challenge?
Well, yeah, but sometimes they
What?
have acting dispersed within the dress up. But this was
Oh.
all clothes.
The point is, the girl had one win, and she rode it till she couldn't ride it no more.
Yeah.
That was the point.
Hence why she was always on the bottom. You see what I mean?
That.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would have thought they would have voted for Kahana too, considering that I think even before they were all kind of voting for Kahana. So I was very surprised to see that it was unanimously James. That was very strange to me.
So, what do y'all think about all the tea about the beef going on between Kahana and Heidi right now on the interwebs?
I didn't
See,
even know about that.
you be diving into the extracurricular activities. I don't know nothing about
Neither
it.
do I.
Oh no, they had a whole Twitter beef, and basically Kahana threatened Heidi, saying, "Girl, when I see you, it's on site. I'm coming for you, the whole nine." And I was trying to be your sister, but you missed the opportunity. And Heidi took all their private text messages and screenshotted them and put them on Twitter.
Oh, see, now you should have brought that
why?
to the room today. I would love to have seen you.
My question is, why are they beefing though?
Well, because basically Kahana went on Roscoe's and she said that what y'all saw on TV was just a snippet of the foolishness that Heidi was doing to like sabotage her during Snatch Game. And Heidi was like, "I'm tired of y'all lying on me and dragging my name through the mud." And that's when she came with the receipts and put the screenshots of the text message exchange between the two of them on Twitter. And she was like, "Don't even worry about it, girl, because you're going to get these hands."
Well, damn. I had a feeling it stemmed from Snatch Game because I'm like, that's where Kahana seems to have a problem with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, damn.
Wow. Let's just say that.
Well, damn.
Okay.
I have to do the reading, the group reading.
Okay.
Pretty much that. All right, so let's move on to the main challenge. What had happened to Lil Pound Cake? So, we kind of alluded to this. This was funny. Like, all right, so of course I didn't know who Pound Cake was. I had to get educated on it. I did.
I was about to ask, did you even know the reference? Did you even understand who Lil Pound Cake was?
Well, my sidekick, my better half, of course, knows the reference. So I was schooled right there on the spot. And so as I watched it, I understood it. Plus, they showed clips throughout the thing. So, yes.
You knew who Lil Pound Cake was, right?
Yeah, because that was from season 5, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious.
It was
doing these skits and this improvising. I was actually pleasantly shocked how good these ladies were. And even Kahana, I thought was like pretty funny. I thought she did. I don't think anyone did bad. There was just levels to it.
I don't think anybody did bad, but Kahana ain't ever funny. Except when she don't mean to be.
Okay. I think she pushed herself this challenge after almost walking out. Let's not forget that.
So but here's the thing, and I think that's what made me look at her a little bit differently because of the fact that she almost walked out. And wait, let's talk about Mama Ru coming back into the room like, "Hey, you bitches, let's get it together."
Yeah.
Like she snatched
that
all
was
of them.
crazy.
So here's the thing. I think
that moment just gave me like.
Yep, but here's the thing.
What you call people on the plantation?
The slaves.
Rounding up.
No, like the one who keeps the slaves in order.
Oh, the overseers.
The overseer. It was good overseer, girl.
Listen, I think what happened was production ran to RuPaul and was like, "Look, you got to go back in and say something to them," because here's the thing. I think they can afford to lose one person and kind of make it up with production. Right. But if one other person goes home, it throws the whole thing off. And she was like, "Look, y'all not fucking up my show."
Exactly.
Why do so many of them do that though? Like at this point, you have to start to ask yourself, what's really going on? Like a girl here and there. Oh, you gonna tell us? I'll
tell you what's going on.
Come on, Brian.
Go ahead, Brian.
Production has their hands deeper in this season than they have in previous seasons. Like they are being more manipulative, I feel, like behind the scenes and with like the editing. And always putting Jimbo out front. Jimbo's never doing a bad job, you know. So it's clear that they're setting up Jimbo for the win, and the girls are just getting more and more frustrated.
Oh, and to support that very loosely threaded hypothesis, Kahanna did say that Heidi was pitching a fit behind the scenes when the cameras were off because she thought that this was going to be her season, and when the production wasn't showing favoritism towards her, she was really just like acting up, getting into it with the girls, causing confusion, being messy, the whole nine.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe, though.
That's what she said. She was like, y'all think just because she y'all favorite, that she's sweet and nice, like she didn't get the good guy treatment on her season. You don't know what really happened when the camera's not rolling. I was just like, girl, you got to axe the grind, don't you?
I mean, yeah, I find that hard to believe. I mean, it could be true, but I don't get that vibe off of Heidi. But then again, I also don't know her.
That part be true.
I mean, also that very well could be true. And maybe I just don't want it to be true. But yeah, I don't know. But
I had a hard time swallowing it too. Even when I was reading, I was just like, wait, what? Why?
Yeah.
But I do think that the production is real. They have always been crafting a narrative behind the scenes with the editing and pushing people into conversations. They are just normally better at it than they have been this season.
Right. Mm-hmm. And like Heidi should have been in the top more than she had been.
She should have won a few
overlooked
multiple times.
100%.
Well, we have had a confluence of Black winners, so I'm just saying.
Oh, you think they're saying, oh, it's too many of y'all now?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
wait, reverse racism?
What? How do you reverse racism?
Well,
Uno reverse. He thought the Uno reverse card.
Well, so they're trying to
somebody throw out their black card and somebody put on their Uno reverse card.
Draw for it.
No, reverse.
Right.
You're stupid. Go on.
So wait. So who do you think was the best in that challenge?
I think it could have gone either way between Lala and
Jessica,
yeah. Because let me tell you something. When Jessica said that she would have never left her EBT card because it was Taco Tuesday and she was going to get guacamole.
Guacamole.
She said, always get guacamole. I mean,
honestly, from start to finish, that little part was really funny because she didn't even say EBT. She said ETB. Yeah. I was like, girl.
Listen, I think this week was all about Lala. Like she redeemed herself this week. I think what was the word she was using? Eloquent. Was it eloquent? Eloquent. Yeah, like for me, like that right there was like that signature thing that she had as a through point. It just worked.
Unfortunately, though, her other signature reared its ugly head, which is a real fitting runway.
But I think she looked good though.
It just wasn't good.
I thought it looked good though.
I'm gonna have to.
We'll get to it. We'll get to that. But
yeah, I was gonna say because I don't think I remember it. But I will say though that Lala did surprise me this week. She really killed it. I was like, oh, I was proud.
It was a golf cart for me.
Yeah, I was proud. Because when I tell you, it was so natural. Her drinking out of that damn that flask. It was just so natural for her. I think Jessica probably would have given her a little bit more a run for her money if Jessica's part was bigger.
Yeah.
If Jessica's part was a little bit bigger, because Lala's was big.
Yeah.
If Jessica's part was bigger, like she probably would have But that one part where she was talking about Taco Tuesday, that was fucking hilarious.
The guacamole, like the guacamole.
And imagine that wasn't scripted. That's improv. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
really good.
But
That's
she was
really
so
good.
serious about it. Like that's what got
Yes.
me.
It
And she
made
was
you
like,
forget you was
"Guacamole's
talking
expensive."
about a stuffed doll.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. And
And
then the fact that she has the accent, I'm like,
Yes.
it worked perfectly.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
That was a really good challenge. I was actually really worried, and especially like when it was announced what they were doing, you saw Kahana's face. Like she just
That's what she
I
tried to
can't,
say.
I can't. Yeah, I know. She's like, I can't do this. I
Not
can't do
again.
this.
Mhm.
Like, girl, get it together. I mean, you're coming to RuPaul's Drag Race. You know you have to do the you know how to improv, act, be funny, and sew. And
Mhm.
when these girls come on here and can't do any of that stuff, I'm like, well, why are you applying to come on here?
I really
And
think Jimbo should have been in the bottom.
Jimbo.
Again,
Oh,
production.
Girl,
Yeah, he
now.
was.
Look, I'm just saying.
I see. No, I feel as though who was in the bottom besides King
Kahana.
Kahana and Alexa. I don't disagree with that. I would not have also been mad if Candy was in the bottom. I don't think Jimbo should have been in the bottom.
Why?
I think
that finger thing was not funny, girl. I was just like, goodbye.
it wasn't funny, but it wasn't bottom. It was safe.
Yeah, it
There
was
were
safe.
people who did worse. There were people
It
who did
wasn't
worse.
safe.
Oh,
No.
you
It
just
was-
don't like Jimbo.
It was the park after COVID, bitch. It was
You
not
just don't like Jimbo. Jimbo could say, "I'm about to donate $1 million to Reginald Nash," and you would be like, "Oh, I can't stand this bitch. I still can't." Jimbo can do no right for you.
Okay, girl.
Jimbo can, she can be funny. She can be very creative, but I do think she is given a pass in some situations. You know, like why was she even? So why was she not on the bottom last? Which I think is why Kahana didn't get any votes because she shouldn't have been in the bottom with James last week.
I agree with that.
You know, like,
Actually,
for
I
the
do.
musical, it really should have been Jimbo. So they're like,
I
why is
agree.
Kahana on the
Yeah, because
bottom?
he looked
Come on, Eric.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it wasn't as strong last week. I do
But
agree.
I wasn't saying that though.
Right.
I did say that.
Mm-hmm.
I recall it's recorded. It's on YouTube. We can go back and
Rewind
watch
the
it.
tape.
All right. So I think we beat
We
that
get to
dead
these
horse.
runways.
Get to the runway. And today's
to the
runway
runway.
was Miss Fill in the Blank, which I'm still trying to fill in the blank because I didn't really understand
Yeah.
I didn't get it, but
It was given, we're kind of out of ideas. So
I
just
think
fill in the blank.
and I think that's what
It
made
was,
them a little bit confused.
Our EP was sick last week.
Right. That's what
Okay.
that's what it was
So
given.
the first person we can look at their runway for Miss I'm out of ideas is Jessica.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of got this. At least it was consistent all the way through the sausage. I actually finally figured out, oh, okay, this is what this thing is about.
Yeah.
I didn't understand the sausage reference.
Sausage, it's sausage party. Like she likes
Yeah.
dick. I mean, I get it.
Oh, is
but
that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
get that.
She had the sack
That's-
kind of covered up, so you had to kind of
yeah, a
She
sausage
had the
party
big
is
sausage.
yeah.
She had the sausage on her head, around
was-
her waist.
Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that was kind of
Yeah.
and she looked pretty. Fine, whatever.
But she did a good job in the skit. So
She did a good job in the skit.
now
Yeah.
that's
And
safe. That's what you call safe, where you did really good at least one a part of it and not
Yeah.
terrible at the other.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, moving on.
Next.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
I'm bored too, Kahana girl.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't get it. Miss
She's supposed to
Tired
be.
Ass.
Yeah, she's
What
supposed to be
did
a
you say?
tired.
Tired
She
ass.
doesn't look tired.
Right.
She just
Like,
wanted another reason
she
to dress up
yawned.
Las
Right.
Vegas. Girl, you ain't fooling
Exactly.
nobody.
She been doing
Exactly.
it every week. So
If you
Correct.
like Vegas that well, get ready to go home.
Hello, because you're going back. I'm like, okay, Miss Tired Ass Showgirl. First of all, I get the reference. It's a reference to season 4?
Where Fifi O'Hara called,
Yes.
Anita's called Fifi O'Hara a tie-dye showgirl.
Tired. I get the reference, but I'm like, okay, but the look doesn't.
No,
And tie it back to that situation.
Like, you look like a showgirl, but where is the tire?
she got
I
the
don't-
second half of
She
it. right.
yawned.
We know she's not a great actor.
Wait, I didn't hear
Acting is
it.
not her strong suit. So
I did not hear it.
Yeah,
Did you
no.
say, Chris?
I didn't hear it.
She yawned.
Oh,
She on.
okay.
That was it.
She was
That
tired.
was it.
Tired.
That's why I'm
She
like,
was
Kahana.
showgirl.
Kahana is a one-trick pony. She's a
Pretty.
showgirl. That's it. She's pretty.
Mhm.
She's a showgirl.
Is that
Anything
a trick
outside of
pony?
that, she ain't got it.
She can walk
It's
and,
like-
and
Not if you pay
talk
for
and chew
it.
gum.
That's about it.
Kahana's
Yeah.
like the dollar movies.
At the red box?
Red Box. No, you remember when they used to have entire cinemas dedicated to movies that were
Yeah.
just $1?
Weren't those adult movie houses?
No, they had like
Only
regular
when
ones.
you were driving.
I don't know what those adult ones were. Maybe you know.
Yeah, perhaps. Mm-mm.
Okay, next up we have Crafty Muse.
Yeah, I didn't get this either.
we looking like the same. We all me and you, Bianca. Me and you both, Bianca. We like, what the hell?
What are we
Hold
doing?
on.
hell?
So Ron and I were talking about this when it was going on. I'm like, look, every week she comes out with an ill-fitting, low-cut skirt, and like,
That's
it
all
was.
she
But
wanted to
why
do.
do we see your undergarments underneath
Every time.
every
Because
time?
if she could, she wouldn't even have those on.
I'm like, no.
And that's
Maybe her thigh be high.
well, I'm as someone whose thighs do rub, I can understand that. But I'm just like, I'm not getting okay, Miss Arrogant.
That.
I
I'm
don't
not
get
the
that, though. What's
I-
area?
yeah.
It's just
What's
another
the
reason
air?
for her to.
Yeah. Okay.
Dead face.
To catch flies.
That's sexy to her. Like, so I guess
It
she's
is.
not
It is sexy to her, bless her heart.
Mm.
Who's next?
La la.
Now, this is probably the most thought out. I'll give her that.
I liked this look. Like the concept she pulled. I think that's why I really liked it. It was all the way through.
Yeah.
If you
I
are from
understand the wig.
because she's selling
You are.
wig.
What's happening with the wig?
Like the weaves that she
On
selling on the purse.
she's
And so
selling
here's the
bundles.
thing. If
She's
you-
selling pieces. She's selling
Yeah,
units.
in New York, if you're
Bootleg
that,
bundles.
you're that guy that sells things like she had the watches, she had
Oh,
the-
like
Yeah.
Lenny from Good Times.
yeah, and then they open up the jacket and they're selling all types of stuff. She was
Yeah.
selling weaves as well,
Right. So
She
Wow.
bootlegging. She
Yeah.
had bootleg
concept.
DVDs.
all the
She
way
had
through.
watches. Yeah.
Gold watches, gold chains.
So everything.
I
You
love
got your
the
bundles.
moment she walked out. I got the reference and I loved it.
Yeah.
And the outfit supported that. That concept.
that.
I don't know.
I
You
don't
get it
know.
I get it now, but I
Yeah.
didn't then.
I don't- For
Okay,
me,
well,
can
I'll
tell-
revise my opinion on her runway.
it was quintessential New York.
Maybe you had to be from New York.
See, for me, I got like country. I got kind of like these the niggas that walk into the barbershop trying to sell,
Yes.
trying
Yes.
to sell you them bootleg DVDs and
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So, yeah,
liked it.
I think her concept was probably the most well thought out. Now this girl,
No. So it
That's
took us
why
a
it
while to
was
figure out that this was a jock strap.
yes,
I was like, no.
Yeah.
What took me a while to figure out, which I didn't figure out, I actually heard Bianca tell Deja Scott that the bottom was supposed to be P.
Yeah.
yes, because
That's what it is?
yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
she
Exactly.
mentioned-
Wow.
That's the bottom of the jock strap. And I
Yeah.
guess the handkerchief was supposed to be boxers caught in the
Some of these runways need to come with
No, she said it. So the red handkerchief is reference to the hanky code, which in gay culture, the red one means you're into water sports. So she put that on the back
Did
to
you
kind of
say
reference.
that, or did you come with that knowledge?
She said that,
No, I
and
think
I'm
she-
also knowledgeable in it. So anyway, but no, she did say that. She was like, I'm representing my hanky code and blah 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 because I'm into water sports or piss or whatever. So yes, the bottom of the dress was like urine, and then the red was representative of that. I don't like it because it doesn't go together. I'm like, well, if you're gonna do a red handkerchief, do like a red ensemble, a red look as well, because this just looks like you just
Well,
tacked
the
this
yellow
on.
ain't gonna show up on the red.
Well, I mean, do it in some other way, or incorporate red somewhere else so that it don't look
So
so
Yeah, when it was a
Yeah.
train, and then
Or
it was
do it as
supposed
a
to
do it
hang
as
out
a
the back
head
of the
tie.
jockstrap.
or something.
Do it-
Yes,
do it as a head
something.
tie.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
didn't. It was like I think on the pit stop they were
Look.
talking about. It was just too many elements. It was like you got the jockstrap here, you got the gown here with the piss on the bottom, and then you got. It was too much.
It's been a whole week, and we're just not figuring out what this look is because I just got it.
We are all experiencing delayed confusion.
Yeah.
Clearly.
All right,
Okay,
next.
and then y'all's favorite.
No,
Not
I was
y'all's
over
favorite.
this. I was so over this.
Yeah, honestly,
like-
the whole
Poor
Go ahead, Chris.
performance.
One
going
trick pony.
away.
We've seen it before. It's just gotten
Oh,
bigger
okay.
and bigger. So what? Next week, this week is gonna be even bigger.
Yeah,
you can't get no bigger. Those are
She
those
changed
are
it up this week.
Z's.
I'm tired of them titty bibs.
I will
As
say
am
this
I.
much: it matched her skin tone, though.
This time.
Yeah.
It always matches up until you get to the neck.
She does good.
No, but
Titty
hers looked
bibs.
really the matching looked good, but I'm just like, okay, girl, like we've seen it before.
Yeah.
Take your titties somewhere else.
Okay, so I got something to say that this might be controversial. So, like, I really do believe that.
When is
Shut up.
that a different? I'm gonna say
I really do believe that Georgia can be considered a lip sync assassin. However, she was not an assassin on this episode.
No,
She
Let's
was
talk
more
about
not
like
at all.
let's
a
talk about it.
lip sync assassin who had a soul back.
No, I felt like she came out there and she was just like, you know what? I want her to win some money. Let me give her this because I was just like, Lala was giving a performance, whereas Georges was just like, I'm just here. And I mean, even we saw her live on tour, like she was giving, like
She was,
performing.
but she was not
Yeah.
giving it when she brought her behind out here this week. I was
No,
just,
not at
No.
all.
what are you doing, man? Like, you just kind of stand in one, and you got on a bob wig, girl. A bob wig is only when you playing a secretary.
Okay. So I struggle honestly. This challenge, as well as her Georges' season, I really struggled with her being, clearly RuPaul's favorite,
Right.
and being called a lip sync. Because I'm like, yes, okay, she can move, she can flip. I'm like, she has no rhythm. I'm just like, okay, I don't. Okay,
All right, so listen,
so yeah.
I gave Lala her flowers this week, but there's
Yeah.
one thing I need to just nitpick about, and I've been saying a week.
Wig
after
and
week.
sequin.
No,
Oh.
that damn nose. Stop doing that to your nose. Like
What?
she paint her. If you look at how she paints her nose, it's just like she's giving Scarecrow from The Wiz.
I have never noticed.
Look at her nose.
Oh, it's pointed. Like,
Maybe
girl.
I think it's Tin Man more than Scarecrow.
Yeah, Tin
Oh,
Man.
yeah, that
But
one.
it's not good. Like stop.
I've seen worse. I've seen worse.
In the mirror.
Shut up. I have seen worse. So, because honestly, I've never noticed on her, but I've noticed on a lot of other girls.
Yeah,
So I'm like, her, I'm okay. Yeah.
On who?
Lux.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So-
my
I don't know
God.
what that was.
I think a lot of
So-
girls, even RuPaul does that sometimes. She'll have that
Yeah,
pointy ass nose.
but you can do it. But the way that the way that it's done on him, it looks okay. It looks somewhat natural. But hers, it's like it looks like there's something attached to her face that does not look human.
Well,
So how
damn.
did you do yours?
Oh, this is all natural, baby.
Educate us?
All natural.
See, I was gonna blame it on the Eddie.
Okay.
On the what?
On the Eddie.
I thought, he just went to New York. I thought he just got a little something done.
You know, I got a little fillers. You can see
You
how
know.
it's defined right here now.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
It's
No wonder
it's
you
peak.
looking
It's
all-
peaking. It's peaking.
There you
All
go.
right.
Do Rejuvenate.
So we know who won. It was Lala. So she got some cash now. She got
Yes.
$15,000 to go home with.
Yeah.
So
Proud
now
of her.
a new
she
wig.
can listen. That $15,000 is for new hair and new clothes. So she won't be shopping at Michael's
Oh.
or Hobby Lobby.
She'll go to Route 21.
No, she'll be going to Nordstrom's Rack. And listen, I said Nordstrom's Rack on purpose.
Ah.
When Ronald Rockets is back, he's going to yell at me.
Oh, not Nordstrom's Rack.
All right.
Hilarious.
So, what do you guys think about who went home?
I'm very okay with that. It was past
Same.
time.
Yeah.
So, as we know, Kahana was shown the door and she sashayed away, and it was well overdue. Plus, you know what, to be honest with you, I think it's nothing but fair that she was sent packing because of the simple fact that earlier in the episode, in the workroom, she was ready to pack it up and go anyway. So, okay, bye.
And that's exactly how I felt when she was about to walk out. I was like, well, child, let's just let her go. Let's just let her go. Because honestly, I think we're all on one accord. So all right. So I was
Bye.
Okay.
4 times. 4 times is 4 times to be in the bottom. Like it.
Yeah.
That's the charm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So overall, I think this was a really good episode. And here's my music.
Yeah,
So
play
don't
off
forget
music.
to subscribe to the page, to like this video, and then also hit the notification button so you can get notified when we drop every Wednesday and Thursdays at noon. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next time. Deuces.